Man, get this VTuber off my screen, bitch. Move. There you swear. This badger is playing defense, bro. Let me see the face.
Did he say he got a badge?
Yeah, wait, hold on. What the fuck did you just say about his badge? No, you did not. Just the badge. I can't believe you would say something like that, Mr. Eagle. You dissing the boy Phoenix with the badge. You just mad as hell they never gave you one. Maybe because you not a real lawyer, Eagle. Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. Day 3, Trial Former. Locked in beyond belief. Those two cops look like they're trying not to laugh. Bitch. February 24th, 9:41 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. I fully expected Maya to show up. I'm disappointed. We got Timu here. Hey, what's going on, twin? So long. What do you think, Mr. Right? I know the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, nobody knows what the fuck is going on. The victim was... who's it? Lana? Wait a minute, bitch. Ain't that your sister? Oh, she came from behind our aura like. Here we go. The victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. Let's go! Timu Mia is back! That's my fault. You're not Timu Mia. I take that back. You your own person, Lana. My bad, yo. She spun back for the mic. That's crazy. Anyways. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. I'm just confused why she's not, like, being more forward with what happened. Did you actually kill the guy? And was it self-defense? Why are we being ambiguous here? Brother, this is what Legal Eagle was saying. Don't lie to your defendant. Hell yeah, I'm lying. I'm about to tell her, yeah, they're gonna give your sister death if you don't tell me what happened. I'm lying my ass off. She wants to withhold information. Girl, I'm your lawyer. Tell me. Lana. Oh, Lana. Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I've never heard that word in my life. I hope it didn't hold you too long for questioning. Just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. Hold up. So how'd it go? It's as Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. The police are in on it, bro. Let's just be honest, bro. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. No, a plea bargain? What do you mean by that? No. We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they would seek capital punishment. Oh, that's what I mean, Emma. Lana, don't tell me you... Much to my regret. Oh, much to my regret. I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. So did you or did you not kill bro? Miss Sky? We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. Oh, that's Phoenix. My bad, bro. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Bloodstained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. No, you can't! I'd fuck with him for real. Lana, stop. You don't understand what this means. Oh, you do understand what this means, do you? Don't you? In order to defend my sister, you're gonna accuse Mr. Marshall? We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky? Do what you have to, Mr. Wright. Why is your hand behind your back now? And that's your injured hand too. Why are you trying to hide the hand that's injured for real? Somebody in this bitch is lying to me. And Legal Eagle want to tell me, oh, don't lie to your clients. Watch this. Hold on, y'all. Let me drink my water. Oh, court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Here we go. The prosecution is What happened? I'm afraid you'll have to clarify. I hate this old ass man. Why is a tie on my head? This isn't a tie. This is a mind brace. It's to hold back my true power. You feel me? Otherwise, I'd solve this case immediately. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office.
Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time.
Oh, but that's not physically possible, is it? Oh, physically possible. My bad. Oh, what's more, I hear the victim was from the evidence room, just disappeared. Yes, the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edwards' car. Wow. This is one messed up trial. Smell my finger. Like, bro, man, back up. You digging in your butt? Nasty.
One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today, I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department.
In doing so, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. What? Now that's what sets Mr. Edwards apart. He sounds so on top of things. Yo, Phoenix. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. No, and that's supposed to be an admirable trait. My God, bro. When is Phoenix Wright gonna get some glaze, bro? Oh, very well. Let the trial resume. On the day of the crime. Oh, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edwards, you may call your first witness onto another witness stand. For its first witness, the prosecution calls. Who is it gonna be? The suspect of murder that was occurred at the police department. Oh, so we know who the suspect is now. Or he knows. The suspect. You mean, the so-called murderer? Holy shit. Who, boy? Things are getting wild from the get-go. Hold on. Who is this? Do we know this Lock his ass up. He did it. I know his ass did it. He definitely did it too. This unassuming facade that he has. Yup, I guarantee it. He's like, oh my God, I'm trying to pretend like I'm, Meekins. I'm a guy who don't know what the fuck going on. In reality, hold on, fuck whatever I just said. This bitch in my chat just said he looked like me. Twinsies, I got something for you. Banned. See you later. Would a witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir, I'm Officer Mike Meekins. Mike Meekins. My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir. The fucking octagon killed the guy. With his jaw, maybe. No. So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it was me. I'm the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You gotta believe me, sir. I believe him. Actually, okay. Sir, I'm what you call part of the younger generation, sir. I'm part of whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend. We saw his age. He's 22, I think. Stop. No, please, Mr. Edwards. Oh, please, Mr. Edwards. Sir, help me, sir. No, Officer Meekins. Yes, sir. That arm a little too high up for me. I got something for you. Who said, bro, that's for you? Hell nah. He gotta get, this can't be aluminum free for him. He needs 200% aluminum. Double up on that one. Don't even joke, lad. You riding for this guy like that? Respect. Take your own advice? I smell great. What you dissing me for? Anyways, yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that in order. Yes, sir. As you wish. And after all, I am part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir. Is this meta commentary on young people? What are you trying to say, Unks? You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm. Emma, what did that? Emma, bro. Emma, I'm about to lose my shit. I'm so confused, and you giving me confusing commentary. What the fuck does that even mean? Although I'm not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. Why does he look like that? I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. That's 100%. What's his name? The police chief. He's a little big body. Oh, look at his stature. You feel me? Is he not wearing socks? Am I tripping? Wildin' out. Arrest this man for exposed toes. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life. Then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. Who's the officer? Also, you could run hands for real. Respect. Oh, sir, victim detective, come and attack you. We're gonna have to kill him for that. You gotta cut that shit out. Do unto others before they do unto you. Yes, the Meek and family motto, sir. Family of criminals. Lock everybody up just for that. Oh, I see that. Oh, dies. Then you fainted, and a colleague helped you regain consciousness. Yes, sir. Oh, he knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The defense may begin a cross-examination. What I need here is more info to work with. Bitch. And ibuprofen. He's giving me a headache with that loud-ass speakerphone he got. I know I'm not my, I know it's not my normal duty. I'm designing all the evidence in that room that day. Oh, yeah? Hold that, bitch. You shape. Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. No wonder the police department is in shambles. Bitch, they got a cowboy running security. He don't know how to use the cameras. He ain't never played FNAF. Fire him. Nice. Now that's a scary thought. Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger. The Blue Badger. Oh, this was the fella. The Blue Badger. Yes, sir. The lovely police mascot created by chiefs and detectives. Sir. Yep. Is that your handprint? No, that's a blue handprint. That has to be gumshoes. I was to ensure that it wasn't broken during the transferal process. Why is that getting in the way of the transferal process, bro? That was my sole mission for the day, sir. Oh, excuse me, I burped. My bad. I see. Oh, sounds like a very important mission. After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around. And I located the Blue Badger and entered to the evidence room. Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? I spotted a suspicious man on security screen and rushed into the room. I'm on your ass now. You're going to have to elaborate. In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card. Am I correct? Precisely, I have one right here, around my neck. Show me the numbers right now. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? Okay. Tell me, Meekins. There it is! I found it! My numbers is one right there. Would you please read the numbers? Read us numbers. Sir, it's 4985. That's my number, sir. I see. Huh. With the number 49899596. It's shown being used twice. Mike Meekins. Wait. The dude died at 5:15 in both spots at the same time. One was 45 minutes before. No, that's not 45 minutes. That's 30 minutes before. No. What is that? 10. That's 25 minutes before at 4:50, and then one at 5:14. Interesting. What'd that mean though? He the murderer? Bitch, I'm on to you. Get him, Edwin. Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger out of the evidence room. And then the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down. That doesn't make sense at all. You just explained that you went in there to go talk to the guy. First time is when you put the Blue Badger in there, right? And the second time is when you went to go take him out. Is that what you're saying? Am I getting ahead of myself? And that's when you noticed the guy in there? Oh, I see. So it was during the second time when... Yes, sir. Oh, here we go. Yep, I got ahead of myself. Oh, that's when I spotted the man on the security screen. Okay. Holy shit, arrest him for being loud. I was only doing what I trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I'm on your ass. So you were attacked? Can you please tell us what happened to you? It was a knife, sir, a knife. Oh, Detective Goodman, I'm bald as shit and all. He pulled a knife on you. What happened then? Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. Damn, man. That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my hand. Maybe if you could just keep your what? Maybe if you just had what? Maybe if you just keep your cool, your hand wouldn't be. When I saw my blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. Damn, okay. So he can fight for real. He's a sleeper agent. I'm telling y'all, this guy's a super soldier. He's the killer, I guarantee it. Him and that chin he got. He just headbutting motherfuckers. I fought for my life then. I did. What exactly do you mean when you say did it? I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. This motherfucker watched Karate Kid once and killed a man. Honestly, I respect it, bro. That one move bro did to Lil Jaden Smith, that little backflip leg break, that shit was violent. I was trying to pull that off in a recess when I was a kid, bro. I got suspended. The man let his guard down for just innocence. So I snatched his knife from him. You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. I see. He must have been desperate. How did you pull that off? The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of blood. And then, next thing I knew, yeah, he punched me right in my face, sir. I see no marks on the face, but only the hand. Elaborate. Oh, because your chin is that like, what the fuck did I just click? About what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious. Arrest him for sass. Right. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head too. I woke up crying tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered. Oh, that's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered. That is. When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir. On a blue badger, sir. I returned him to Natchez before things got out of hand. Well, we can all rest easy now. All I'm saying, well, you know what? I'm gonna say it after. Oh, believe me, now I have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? Also, he ate a punch in the face. That steel jaw he got. This motherfucker's John from the RDC skits. How did he eat that and no marks were left? Ludicrous. He's got a point. Officer Meekins. With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. It was sent to your jail cell. Okay. Chief Gray delivered it to me just this morning, sir. The chief delivered it. What's it? What is that? I'm a videotape. Yes, sir. Absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. It takes photos from the security camera in the evidence room. Don't object that, Edgeworth. Watch the video. What? But I specifically asked you after there was such a tape and was told it had been mistakenly erased. Oh, that's quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Why do I feel bad for him? Is what I would say if I couldn't see through this facade. Hey, bitch, I know damn well you killed that man. Just be honest. I know, Henry Stickmin. I know the type of man you are. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. Oh, well, let's have a look. Show us a video of you murdering the victim. No, please stop using the word murder, sir. It scares me. A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? Okay, so this is just not going to be the video. You feel me? Okay, where is this camera? Man, get this VTuber off my screen, bitch. Move. There you go right there. Yeah, not the CGI. I'm messing with it. Say you swear. This badger is playing defense, bro. Let me see the face. Wow, this actually kind of went crazy. There you go right there. His nosy ass. Wait, this is very important. Oh, they are low-key leveled up here. Let's see. Damn! Okay, Henry Stickmin! Oh, wow. He actually went to beat his ass. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so there was a guy there. That's obvious enough. Get this VTuber off the screen. Wow, he actually got fucked up. Okay, but where's the guy? He's behind the camera, I guarantee it. Where did he go? He's not in the room anymore. And you can't say he's off camera. That wasn't there before. Oh, it's bro. Oh, it's bro. It's yeehaw. It's hey brother. It's that guy. It's West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Like, bro, it's gotta be Marshall. That's his locker. That little cloth wasn't there initially from that locker. That's Marshall's locker. He probably opened that bitch, cleaned his hands, put it in there. There was a bloody print there too. I'm on your ass. I already know. Meekins, I have newfound respect for you though. You put your hands on that guy immediately. He took that knife and you said, "Get your ass over here." Anyways, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. This bitch does not have hands. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us? What the hell does that even? What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood? Bitch, sir, that's the bro. That's the Blue Badger. Sir, that's the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. It's the Blue Badger, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Gary, I don't know the corner. Nick, I see you, bro. I'll take a look. Don't even worry, bro. No, I'm doing just one anyway. Oh, yes, one. This tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone. In the evidence removed, some sort of activity did take place. Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incompetent footage. What do you mean incompetent, bitch? Are you dead serious? Whatever. The witness's testimony will suffice. Oh wait, this is Edward Lamau. Oh, is that right? Is that all right with you, Officer Meek? Yes, sir. As you wish, sir. This doesn't. Nah, come on, man. That's bullshit. Mystery man. His face can't be clearly seen in the video, but there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I completely disagree. Okay, fuck all this. Shut your octagonal ass up. We're moving on. You polygon. I'm clocking the T already. So this is all connected to the SL9 incident back in the day, 2 years ago. Got homegirl fired, right? Miss Star, right? The lunch lady, she got fired. She has personal beef for prosecutors. Fair enough. We've already discovered that. Package that. Moving on. Hey brother, Southern man, Marshall, his ass also got laid off as well. Why? Potentially forging evidence? No. Maybe? I don't know. Point is, he got laid off as well. He also has a vendetta. This is definitely Marshall. If it's not Marshall, I'm losing my mind. This is absolutely set up by the two of them, which is why they were both in two separate places at the same time. Goodman actually got pieced up. Why, you may ask? Bitch, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out too. But he got pieced up as well. But why did they frame Mia? But Mia says she actually did it. Did she really though? Maybe she did. I don't know. See, that's the missing puzzle. I think that Marshall and Miss Star are criminals. Both of them hoes going to jail. You said Mia? Did I say Mia? Rest easy, queen. I miss you so. I meant to say her Temu version. What's her name? The one that's off. Oh my God, bro. Lana. There we go. Adele. No, Adele. What? Lana? There was somebody else I'm thinking of. Del Rey. That's what I'm thinking. Lana Del Rey. Lamau. I'm crying. Anyways. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints. I don't like that stab motion. It make it seem like you actually killing people. No, the locker, he opened his unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So he must be having no one else gonna have no locker. Wait, that's kind of, hold on. That locker, whose locker was that though? Goodman's, maybe? It was Goodman's locker. That's why all the stuff was in there. But how did he get his fingerprints? The gloves, maybe? He probably had some weird science shit. What's this about a fingerprint? Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint activated by lock. These locks ensure that each locker can be only be opened by the detective it belongs to. Intriguing. With me and the victim in the crime scene, the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. Phoenix right. Maybe you don't know where to start. But I do. My name is Phoenix. Phoenix left. I am the ace attorney. Watch this shit. His face can't clearly be seen in the video. Hold it. I disagree. I saw through it. Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? At the face of the man who attacked you with a knife? Sir, if you must label people as having seen or not seen that man's face, I believe I would be classified as the latter. Oh my God, you can't just say you didn't see his face, the latter, but you were standing right in front of him, were you not? Oh, more than that point, you are the person who fought him, aren't you? Yes, sir, but I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir. I'm not that kind of guy who looks directly at people when talking to them, you see. Fair enough. Yeah, that's a good trait for a police officer. I know, but I'm sure it was him. I bet my badge on it. Hand it over. Give me the badge, bro. You're fired. He's funny though. I like him. But there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman. I think he stole Goodman's fit. It has to be Marshall, bro. Oh, this is Phoenix. But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must seen people as what? We've seen this already, bro. Since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can verify it. Why is everyone looking at me? If I had to label your stares or as disturbing or Meekins, you dumb bitch. Oh my God. Haven't been shown a questionable video at best. We are not in the best of moods. Now, please be more certain when you testify. Yes, sir. You claim the man who's brandished the knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you are positive it was him. If he says the fit, I know for a fact it's Marshall. I mean, he opened a locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do. That's the most solid evidence he has to say that it's him. But if they have like fingerprint cloning, I don't know if that was the right word. Something that has Goodman's fingerprints on it to open the locker in the first place. Maybe the glove. I don't know if that's how it works for real. Maybe his gloves have his fingerprints on them. I don't know how the hell that would work. I don't know. I'm actually losing my train of thought. I'm gonna go ahead and press him on this though. Hold it. Tell me what happened. About these lockers. Is there no other way to open them? No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. Why? They only respond to registered fingerprints, sir. I wonder what kind of methods he's tried. If the man opened the locker's lock, which only responds to its registered fingerprints, then he must be the person who the locker was assigned to. Exactly my point, sir. Is this too? The locker was under. Okay, that's good in this locker. I'm on your ass. How did you know that information? I've heard rumors, sir, from people in the know, sir. People in the know. The workers in the department cafeteria tell me, they also listen to my romantic troubles. Okay. Okay, Meekins. Okay, Meekins. Beat it up! Beat it up! Get it, Meekins. Phoenix mad as hell. Yeah, for the record, the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source. So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprints. All right, man, what must be him? No one could have unlocked it. Wait a minute, no, there's something wrong here. I got it. Kind of, maybe, not really. It wasn't Goodman. I don't know why I paused. It wasn't Goodman. When we saw the locker, the light was red, but it was open, right? So I could probably pull it up right now. Holy shit, we have so much stuff. Is it here? No, it's probably not gonna be here. So the locker is where that big blood splatter is at, right? The locker was open when we walked in that room for the first time. But the light above it was not green, as if it was like, the actual person who owns the locker, right? It would be green if it was actually Goodman. It'd be like, oh my God, welcome, open locker, please. There you go. But it wasn't, and it was red, but it was still open. What does that mean? He found another way to open that bitch up. A crowbar. I'm on his ass. We're gonna find that shit. I guarantee it. And that all sounds true enough. But the victim's body was found in the prosecutor's office. There has to be a mistake somewhere here. The real thing is so much more intense than in the movies. Why is she here? This is no diss. Same with Maya though. Does this happen? Are you just allowed to have somebody next to you? Nah, I'm just hating the hate. Here you can use the player as much as you like, as you want. What? Here you can use the player to watch it as much as you like. The security video. Maybe I should take another look at the footage. I definitely should. His face can't be clearly seen in the video. Okay, whoa. Hold on. This looks terrifying. Marshall's fingerprints. I need to see this again. Hold on. Look, whoa. Go back. Watch on the far left of the screen. Look at a Marshall's locker. That cloth is not there. Here come the Badger hitting the nay-nay. Move, bitch. Get the fuck out the way. It's 2026. Keep it pushing, please. Move out the way. Here he go. It's not there. Brother, it's Marshall, bro. He didn't expect this to happen. He had to emergency. He had to it was an emergency. He had his emergency exit. He had to go to his locker, open that bitch, wipe his hands and stuff. He got the fingerprints on it. You feel me? I'm on your ass, bro. But what about Goodman's locker? Let's take a look. Is it open at this time? Probably not. There we go. Wait, the light is on though. What does that mean? Wait a minute, what does that mean? Something's up. You got something in that hand? Doesn't look like it. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh my God, bro. I don't know who you're looking at, but it can't be me. Move, bitch. So he just opened. Oh! I saw that, you hoe ass bitch. The glove fell. I saw a glove fall. But wait, wasn't that glove in the locker? In Goodman's locker. Look at him. Look at him. Damn. Oh my God. Get him, Henry Stickmin. He stepped to him. I respect that. I'm surprised he didn't kill him, bro. Okay, it's wide open, light on still. The glove fell on the ground. Maybe that's why his back was turned, because it dropped on the floor. He went to pick it up. Look to the left right here. Look. Napkin or whatever that is, hanging out. That's a Chipotle napkin. You fat fuck. I know damn well. Your hungry ass, keep them napkins in your locker. Me too. In my car. In fact, I go to Chipotle just for the napkins. I don't even buy anything. Light means it was open. That's what I'm saying. Was the glove propping it open? Maybe. His face isn't in the video. There's no question the other person was Detective Goodman. I mean, he opened the locker, which was required by his fingerprints. I'm gonna object using this. Objection! Yep. I'm on your ass now. Regarding the video contained on this tape, there's one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Oh! The contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may have not been Detective Goodman. What? Did this video contain such a contradiction? Interesting, Your Honor. I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edwards. I propose we have the defense die. Okay. To point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video. He would want me to point it out. Yeah, bitch, that's the point. I have to prove that. Very well, proposal accepted. Let us further inspect the piece of evidence. Okay, so at what point does it let me? I'll play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us the contradiction you speak of. I have to point out a problem in the video. The first time I've ever heard to do that. What the fuck? You serious? I had to do that in the bar. Come on, man. Phoenix, you're gonna catch up to me one day, bro. Don't worry about it. You can do it, Mr. Wright. Alright, it's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, and pause the video. Let's take a good look. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. How did this guy ever become a police officer? Bitch, you'd be surprised. Oh, no, Mr. Wright, please line us. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm on you. Immediately, I'm on you. I'm pausing it immediately. Bitch, it's open already. Get him. Wait, what? At what point can I call it out? Right here? Rewind, pause, fast forward. Oh, present. Oh, rewind, bitch? Go all the way back. Why is everyone saying this is giving y'all PTSD? That's right here, for sure. Take that. I found it. The light was on. It was already open.
The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Meekins.
Yeah, you mean me, sir?
Yes, I do, shitty booty. As I understand it, the locker apparatus. Why is the music still playing?
Who got the JBL speaker? We in the course. Stop.
As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint if it's a match. There we go. Okay. The light turns on and the lock is released.
According to my very limited experience, that is why I understand, sir.
So then something is seriously wrong with this picture. That bitch was already open. Held open by the glove. I guarantee it.
Take a look. Somebody say something, man. I know I'm not bugging out.
Dude, this looks like early Ruby animations. Only real ones know. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker. Let's rewind it a little earlier. Are you dead serious?
Brother, we already saw it. Phoenix, just point it out.
He had gloves on his hand as well. That's important. Here, notice the light.
Oh, this is already lit.
Yeah, bitch.
Stay getting lit. Stop.
Precisely my point, Your Honor.
The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. Wow! Okay, relax, my brother. I was just trying to voice act, but then you started choking yourself out. I'm getting nervous for him.
Order, what's the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker was unlocked on the day of the crime. Oh my God, Dick Eater United. But the lockers are controlled by an electric system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered, and the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know, it must have been broken down. Oh, of course I'm not an expert in this. Oh, an ass. It's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction.
What kind of lock? We don't even have that. Oh well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouth shut.
Like you?
So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? You talking shit about me? Me, Your Honor?
Yes.
Oh, why was the locker locked? But me, Your Honor?
Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigate?
We are going to lose. It is over. She's going to get her sister killed now. Emma, I'm gonna give you a chance, brother. This is we can. I will change my whole opinion on you now if you clutch up and save us, bro. Please.
Maybe something like a jammed system sensor?
Oh yeah, your sister's dead. That shit doesn't exist back in 2001. What the fuck? You serious? Are you dead ass?
Something jammed the sensor, say? There's something else that seems out of place in this video.
Yes, I thought so too. There's gotta be another clue somewhere in this footage.
Very well. Let's inspect the video once more. The locker was okay. I didn't even get a chance to read that.
Did I just see a jacket in between the corner over there? Am I tripping? Hold on. Let me. He's wearing gloves, by the way. I'm just saying. Pause! No, go back. How do I go back? Go back. Nope. Play. Pause. God damn it. Hold on. How do I go back again? Go back. Lean back. Okay. Pause. Right there. Present. Got it. That's the one for sure.
Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier.
We're good. Don't worry about it, y'all. Did we really have to watch this whole thing again? There we go. Pause it. Go back. Show them. I feel like that one teacher in Incredibles. Yep, the Incredibles. Is that the name of the movie? I'm a fraud right now. Who was trying to blame Dash for putting a tack on his chair? Yep. That's how I feel right now.
Oh, what's this? Something white fell out of the locker. What the fuck?
Sir, in my experience, that things fall out the door. What? But it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are open. Alana with the okay, I couldn't even read that. Why? What are we objecting for?
No, we can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with.
Oh,
Oh, what do you mean? The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, you say, between the sensor and the door? Yeah, inserted. Look. Take a look. There we go, right there. I was saying it since the beginning. That glove was making that door stay open. Yep. The white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. I understand it now, sir. It's just like my tie. Huh? This kneels with the problem. Thank you, bro. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle. So that long ass tie. What? Instead of my, can you let me read? Oh, but the objects would have to be extremely thin to fit in that door. Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator. It was rubber. Yup. No, an insulator. I'm gonna have the crime scene. Oh, we have the crime scene. There just might have been something that fits the description. But sir, my insulator. You don't mean? Yes. I have no idea. I'm fully LARPing right now. I think Lana's dying. I think I finally got to figure it out. Oh, very well. Would the defense please present the relevant evidence? What was this insulator that was stuck between the locker door? I got it, boys. We got it right here. The rubber glove. Tagged evidence from the SL9 incident. Extremely thin rubber glove. My name is Phoenix. Phoenix left. Take that! I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove. Oh, but we can be sure that that was in the victim's locker. Okay, so is everybody in this room blind? We can tell that what's falling out of it is falling out the locker is the glove. It has a tag that says the SL9 incident. Exclamation point. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker, but that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is that not so, Officer Meekins? Or should I say, Dr. Doofenshmirtz built ass bitch? Oh yeah, Yup. He didn't like that one. Wait till I bring out the platypus. He's gonna shit his pants. That's his cousin. Order. Burn, CC. You said hi, I love your clips. Oh, TikTok. Hey, bro, thank you. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. I appreciate you stopping by, bro. Thank you, bro. Order. Yo, this dude Meekins, bro. Yo, I kind of messed with him, bro. Are we to believe then that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman? I know that's Marshall. Look at the chin. That jawline is given. Hey, brother. Don't be misled, Your Honor. Or do not be misled, Your Honor. Oh, what do you mean, Miss Edwards? The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. You cannot prove that. That doesn't make sense, Edgeworth. Oh my God, you know what? Brother, Bruce Goodman was in a whole different place. His body was found at a whole different area. This is not Bruce Goodman, bro. This is the one spot he wasn't at, bro. Stop. You're PMOing right now, bro. You're baiting the rage right now, bro. Fuck, it's working. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Sir, sir. I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. I'm picking my boogers. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke? Bitch, how do you think I feel? I'm the one reading it. Oh, very well. Beginning testimony. Mystery man number 2. Tell me, bro, what happened here, bro? It's one of the things that proves that was Detective Goodman, sir. Not to enter the evidence room, you must use an ID card. When an ID card is used, there's record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. Was it his card, though? Don't we have a second one, or am I tripping? An ID card record, I see. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. Hey, bitch, so do I, dick. Okay, wait a minute. So the ID used at 514 is that of the victim. Let me see something. 515 or 514, excuse me. Bruce Goodman, 515. It was used once. Am I tripping? Or did we see a second instance of an ID card with the same number? Am I bugging? Or did I think that happened and I'm tripping out? Oh, hold on. You said which part of the trial? I think 3 or some shit? Or day 3? Anyways. Oh, just before the crime. Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID card. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room? Okay, judge. Okay, judge. Using the real life evidence for once. He's actually doing his job. He's not just ball for decoration. Oh my God. Oh wait, this is Edward. This particular evidence room is only being used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Just hearing that makes me, my hair stand up on it. Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference. I wonder how the judge feels about that. Does it make his hair stand up? Oh, you said what? He's bald-headed? My bad. There was only a few cases up for transfer there, and most were cleared up by noon. Right. I see. Now, let's move on to the cross-examination. You think he got, like, food in his beard? A guy like me would have a bag of chips. Just a whole unopened bag. Anyways. There's one other thing that proves that man wasn't David Goodman. Hold it. I want to hear it. So unlike your earlier testimony, you believe this to be rock solid, do you? No, sir, I'm rock solid. I deserve that one. I deserve that one. I thought it was funny. I was speaking this, bro. I thought that was hilarious. I got 1 lemme. I got 2 lemmes. Okay, I'll take 2 lemmes. I laughed. That's 3 lemmes. Meekins, you gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. We don't allow that in the courtroom, bro. Who said freakins? Yes, sir. Solid as stone. If my band wasn't wrapped in, if my hand wasn't wrapped in bandages, I'm not even give the V for victory sign. You have another hand. Couldn't he just use his right hand for that? That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh, let's hear my foot. As I've seen. What? As we've seen, one never knows what he might say until the very last second. To enter the evidence room, you must use their ID card. Hold on, let me see something real quick. So, this is his ID card. Did Gant not have an ID card with the same number? Am I bugging out? What is this right here? Goodman's lost report item. So he wrote, lost item report. That's what I meant to say. He wrote 5-9. Why though? Was this not Goodman who wrote this? Who was 5-9? 4-9. I'm thinking maybe Meekins was pretending to be him. No, that doesn't make sense though, because we both saw him in the same picture. I was gonna say, like, what if Meekins was pretending to be Bruce, started writing Bruce's number, wrote 9 because the second number in his ID is a 9. He was like, wait a minute, fuck, I messed up. That's what I'm thinking, bro. I don't know. I don't know if that makes much sense. Something's here, bro. Hold on. Evidence from floor plans? No. Evidence from the past case? Gant's trying to set him up, by the way, for stabbing somebody. I guarantee it. Spray. Can I spray him with the spray bottle? Anyways, let's press him on this. Press, bitch. Hold it. Is that the card hanging from your neck? One of these IDs? Yes, sir. This card right there. My cups. I keep it here so I won't ever forget it. But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that? Maybe I should have worn it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck when I get out of my car? Well, the remaining times it's my ID that gets stuck. Instead of the door closing, okay, all right. Maybe I should just leave this one alone. At this rate, each police officer has only one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this. Oh, please proceed with your testimony. Warning out. Oh, what? Huh? When an ID card is used, there's record of it. I'm on you. Let it be noted that this is the record the witness referred to. Let me see. Yes, that would be it. Detective Goodman. Where'd the music at? What's the matter? According to this, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ah, your name is on here too. About to get killed. What the hell you bowing for, you dramatic ass, man? Get this shit, get out of here with that, bro. You serious? Whatever, man. So it is, Your Honor. This is what you sound like. Stop. Oh my God, he's leaning. He actually is italicized. Look at Henry Stickman. Hey, maybe he's all behind this. Being a prosecutor, he can hide evidence. Mommy, is that man in blue a murderer? What the? Don't stick the blue one. You got the wrong color, kid. What the fuck? I don't know why everyone's beefing with Edgeworth for real. Just because he's cracked? We'll see. Inquiry committee will want to speak with you again today. I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. For now, let's continue with their cross-examination. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. It must be so difficult for him. At the time of the crime, the detective used his card. Hold it. Wait, did I say this already? Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you. Yes, sir. He didn't show me any ID card, sir. Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife because it wasn't him. It wasn't Goodman, bro. Maybe he just panicked. That's some cop-ass shit, bro. Everything stems from contradictions. Let's point them out. Mr. Wright, what do you think? I'm confused. What? The problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this. You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we got. It's something with the card, man. It's something with the card, man. When an ID card is used, there's record of it. Okay, here, hold on, wait a minute. If I hit it with the objection with the ID card record, it doesn't make sense. 420, we don't know who that is. Let's be honest, it's probably GANT. His ass would definitely give himself 7, whatever. Let's be honest. 420, that's what? Like 50 minutes, 50 minutes before the crime, almost an hour before the crime. What did he do? Potentially set up the locker to be opened. Maybe he's in cahoots with the Southern boy. What's his name? Not the Southern boy. He LARPing the Cowboys. Marshall, right? Maybe it's all part of the plan. I don't know their motivations yet, but I'm thinking there has to be something must be up. Miles Edgeworth, he did go in there. He said that was him. He was in there. But why are they blaming him like he did something? Maybe the lost item report. That's what I'm thinking. But my thing is like, what the fuck is he gonna say? Like, why? 4:50, Mike Meekins walked in there to put the Blue Badger down. He came in 25 minutes later, saw Bruce Goodman. So Bruce went in there first. We saw that. Bruce. It wasn't Bruce, but he had the card. But we talked to homie. We talked to bro. We talked to what's his name? Not Goodman. Gumshoe. Gumshoe has had multiple cards made because he's lost them already, right? He's lost a bunch of them. He said that. He made a point to mention that. Unless I'm like mixing stuff up, and he didn't actually say that. It is very possible that somebody in a high position could have just replicated Bruce Goodman's card. We found the ID with Goodman, his actual body, where I almost said Mia again, where Lana was at. So that was actually Bruce. Bruce was not in that building at 5:15 p.m. So they had a copy of his thing. Okay, so I don't think this is it. This isn't it. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. Hold on. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. Fuck, I'm gonna be honest. I'm low-key cooked here, I don't know. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. They keep making it like, it's something with the ID card. Duh, obviously. There was one other thing that proved it. Okay. I gotta see more of this evidence, bro. I gotta take a look. You're thinking too hard. You might be onto something, Timu Maya. I think you're right. I think I am thinking too hard. When the ID card is used, there's record of it. I'm letting it fly. The music's still going. Run! I was wrong. Go back. At least look, process of elimination. The music's still going. I'm not taking that L. Listen, y'all. That's AI generated. I don't generate the content. It's Capcom. Don't look at me, y'all. That's that Claude shit. Wait, it has to be. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. It could be the file, low-key. How did he use this card if he was found at the scene of the crime, brother? That's what I'm trying to tell you. How? Found that prosecutor. This is it. No, this is 100% it. No, this has to be it. It has to be the card. It literally says right here, found that prosecutor's office. There's no way this could have been him. Bro, I'm on your ass. Objection, bro. Oh, wait, no. Take that. Objection. Oh, it's objection. God, mother. Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. Meekins, right? Okay. I'm not good at waiting, sir. No. I have the victim's ID right here. I found it at the crime scene. Oh, that makes sense. He broke his neck. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. Here we go. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. A lost item report. It's only half completed, but it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess. You believe this something? Oh my God, to be his ID card. He didn't remember the numbers. That's why he messed up. Because he doesn't remember his ID off the top of his head. That's exactly what it is. He doesn't remember. He got robbed. Okay, but here's my thing. I'm assuming Marshall robbed him to get into the locker. Fair enough. There was no copies made of the card. Whatever. How did it get back to Goodman's body? Homegirl was there, Miss Sky. Maybe she planted it. How though? Without getting caught by Mia. You feel me? Maybe like Mia planted it after. It was the wallet we found. It was the wallet, right? Yeah, that's what it was. No, it had to have been Miss Sky. You feel me? Did I say Mia again? My bad. So remember when we first entered the initial crime scene at the prosecutor's office, right? We found a wallet on the ground, not even next to the body. It was behind the wall, right? That was 100% planted. So he took the card, used the card, gave it to Miss Sky. Miss Sky went to the office, threw that bitch on the ground, and left. But her dumbass didn't plant it right next to the body. Is she a dumbass? Whatever. I think it was planted. I think it was 100% planted. Let me guess you believe this something to be his ID card? I can't say for sure, but there's a high probability. With that goatee, I'm gonna be honest, you deserve that shit. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Damn. No. So what does this all mean? It can only mean one thing. It doesn't require much thought. That man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. That makes so much sense. Okay. No. This is the prosecution ever response. I have only one thing to say to the defense. You dumb bitch. Say it, bro. Just say it. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Oh my fucking God, bro. Cut this shit out. What is that? What? Get the burger off the screen. What the? That's not what I meant to click. I meant to boo him. I meant to call him dramatic, and I ended up pulling up the burger screen. I can't believe it. Whatever. We're just gonna move on from that. My bit is over. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo. Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yeah. What is he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at one single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder is in this evidence room is also fake. You thought you ate with that? Yeah. But there was only one body. Yeah. It was fake. Are you dumb? Brother, the police are lying. We surprised? They lie all the time.
In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. There was no murder, bro.
I guess that's right.
There's something wrong, Mr. Wright. Only moments ago, you seemed content to be pointing your finger around. You better get that sausage finger out of my face, bitch. This isn't going to end well. Yes, it is, bro. Well, it seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove.
Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means the murder did not take place. The victim in this video is a fake. What do you mean? Meekins lied at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only take place in one location, the underground parking lot.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, Edgeworth. We were on that an hour ago. You late to the club, bro.
At the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Lana Scott, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy. What the fuck just happened? A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon.
Trustworthy my ass.
Why is he standing like that?
There's something I'm missing here.
I knew the testimony was way too shabby. It was a trap off from the beginning.
Oh, they were to trap Lana. Okay. Okay, but somebody pointed it out. Why was there a pool of blood on the floor in front of the locker though? Like, whose blood is that and why? Did Meekins really bleed that much from his hands? You feel me? But like that much blood? Like, Meekins obviously got stabbed for real, but that much blood? Let me take a look.
Yeah, this is it.
Like, bro, you got cut from your hands? Like, do you bleed that much? I've never gotten a wound like that, so I'm not sure. Maybe. The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. I love doing that. Oh, exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered. And where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman.
Aw, you a hoe for that.
Just so, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, you have to do something else, Lana.
What to do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? You do what you know how to do best, my good friend Phoenix.
Objection! There we go.
One moment, Your Honor. What now, right? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. You stupid hoe. Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? The cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. Your Honor.
Edgeworth did it! He killed him! Your Honor, arrest his ass now! He killed that one dude as well on the boat! Arrest his ass, man! We got him! Yep! Lock his ass up forever! Hell yeah! Get him out of here! Yep! You wanna set me a trap? You going to jail, bitch. And we done! No longer an item.
The security video did not show the actual murder.
Yeah, bitch, we know.
But it shows the escape. Okay, why the fuck you showing me this again?
Meekins got bodied, bro.
Did he bleed that much? Like, seriously? Look. He's gonna point it out himself. I don't even need to point it out. Phoenix, we on the same level right now.
Look. Say it. Pause it. There we go.
However, it cannot be said that this is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot.
There the glove go right there. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of this matter.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor. If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident.
Here come Gant from the stands. His big funky ass. I will stand at the stand. And then digs in his nose. Nasty bitch. I hate that guy.
No, this might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. He loved Texas Roadhouse, I bet. Mr. Wright, do you mean, Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness? Who do you have in mind? Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear the person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. Well then, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, this person would you like to testify? What is his or her name? Jake Marshall, you did my boy Meekins dirty, bitch. Just to what? Get your job back, maybe? Clear your name? Somebody has a grudge, and I think you and her are in cahoots. And him. I think the three of y'all in cahoots. He was the lead on the SL9 incident. He actually got murked. Did you actually kill him? Low-key. She low-key did. She would just say no if she did it. She might have dead ass just killed him. Or Gant is threatening her, like, yo, if you don't say that you killed him, I'm blowing your sister up or something. It's bro. Why are we screaming? Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? I can't let Edward know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he has reasonable, Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed. Love that word. Would the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time? We will, Your Honor. Court is now in recess. I'm digging in my butt. Hey, what's up, 20? You didn't hear that, did you? February 24th, 11:32 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby, number 2. Lana, dude, I need you to just tell me what happened. Did you actually kill him or not? Just say it, bro. Also, why are they not talking about what that last phone call was? You feel me? Like Emma wants to be like, she called me about her scarf. Girl, she called you after the alleged murder happened. Are you not gonna tell me what happened? I'm your lawyer. Yo, Legal Eagle, bro. Yo, collab stream on this game. You down or not? You said what? You said shut up, Gabe. He doesn't want to collab with you. You smell like shit. All right. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out. I'm the GOAT! I haven't figured anything out. Wait, so you know what happened, but you don't want to say anything? I'm so sick and tired of you nonchalant-ass characters, bro. You're the one who knows everything, Emma. You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Emma, yo, up high, big bro. Yo, I agree fully. Also, you need to tell me what happened on that phone call. Don't think that you off the hook too, bro. Mr. Wright is trying their hardest to protect you. Thank you, bro. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. You're dying. I actually don't give a damn anymore. You could die. I'm about to mess everything up. Get the chair, electric. I don't know, bro. Get out. I don't remember asking for his protection. Yo, firing squad or some shit, bro. That's yo, bro. Bro, come on, bro. You about to go see Maya, bro, or Mia, bro. Go dap up your girl in heaven, bro. That's irritating. How can you be so cold? There has to be a reason why she's acting like this. Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me? Holy shit. I'm gonna wreck it. Hope I'm not interrupted anything, pals. No, I guess I am. I'll come back later. All right, go ahead. Keep it pushing, bitch. Wait, Detective Gumshoe. What is it? Ah, you got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run around all day on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. When did I call you here? Sorry, detective. Oh, she called him. You better be. Pal, hey, what's happening? What is going on? What just happened? Okay, so she did not call him. I called him? Okay, whatever. What? I didn't see her. Chief Prosecutor Scott. Oh yeah, they're boys. That's right. I'm back in this bitch. Yo, Scram probably. That's hilarious. Yo, that's funny, bro. You got a real laugh from me, bro. That's a W reference, bro. Yo, that shit was gas, bro. Anyways, we're moving on. Y'all didn't get it. That's okay. So, wait, what? That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked? Yo, Gumshoe, what the? Yo, tone it down. What you pop a fucking Celsius before this? You mean this, right? Are you in love? My apologies, detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. Also, she. Okay, I'm understanding it. My name. Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I need them by noon. Talk about crazy, the SL9 incident. So she requested it in Phoenix's name. Okay, but Lana, I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to need them. I can't believe you, the chief prosecutor, were a witness in the case. Miss Sky was a witness. Oh, of SL9. That's why they're trying to get her locked up, bro. I'm telling you, something is amiss. Something is going loquissimo in the background. I'm thinking because she's a witness to the truth of what happened with SL9, GANT is trying to get her locked up for life so she can't say anything, while also getting rid of the dude who was on the case in the first place. Two birds, one stone type of situation. She kills what's his name? Not Gumshoe. Goodman, right? Saul Goodman's cousin. You feel me? What you mean? Yeah. You gonna be mad as fuck when I'm right. Miss Sky was a witness. That's all I answered the files. See about from Lana Sky. Files for the Joe Dark killings solved 2 years ago. Interesting. Take it from me. You don't want anything to do with this serial murders. What they doing to Frosted Flakes? Oh, what? Now I brought you your stuff. You're gonna ignore me, Emma? But why? What you mean? Why is your name in here? Emma, say you swear you did. What the fuck my badge doing? Move. Emma, say you swear you were involved in this killing, bro. You killed somebody? Ooh, bitch. Ooh, I got something for you, bro. Oh yeah. Gant is definitely up to no good. Oh, something dark is a brewing here. Oh, what? My name isn't here. I don't know, unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, the SO9 incident. That's... What'd that mean? Was she the target? Was she the target of the murders? Is that what happened? That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago. The rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings. The Joe Dark... No, Lana. That's over with. No. Did she just pass out? Emma, wait. Oh, she ran away. You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, pal. I'm out of here. Yo, you a hoe for that. Jake Marshall, Angel Starr, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected by those killings 2 years ago. This can't just be coincidence. Knowing you might be able to figure it out. Or you could just tell me. Oh my God, I'm so sick and tired of this. Best of luck. I don't need luck if you could just tell me what happened. I better take a good look at this file. Okay, so to be continued. Bro, eat a dick. I think my guess so far, either she was about to be a victim of the murder or somebody they know got murked, like a parent or something, right? And that's why Emma feels this way, right? So like, I guess traumatized by it because it affected her personally. Her name is in the files, so it has to be, you know, personal. You said, or she did it? Stop. I was trolling. But here's my thing, like, if her name being mentioned in the files either means she was directly her like the target, Or they're just kind of like, oh yeah, Emma Sky, the kid of the parents that got murked by so and so, right? That's what I'm thinking. But I'm thinking because her name is mentioned, maybe she was supposed to be a victim, right? She was supposed to get murked as well. I don't know. Maybe I'm wilding. You said she's the killer. Trust. You're blocked on all social media platforms. February 24th, 12:14 p.m. District Court courtroom number 9. Wait a minute, we got court. Is she not here? Twin, wait, I was hating just for the bit. I need my emotional support investigator. Or my scientist, bro. Scientist. Please, I need my moral support. Help me. No, the court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Scott. Emma didn't come back. Wow, this is actually, hold on. Now I'm gonna call the next witness to stand. The officer in charge of the evidence room on the day of the crime. This bitch is getting drunk on the stand. Sir, give him the chair, arrest his ass now, he's guilty. I know damn well he's getting inebriated, so he doesn't say the truth. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Look at the Adam's apple moving. Me, partner? Oh, I'm just a man, same as you, wandering the trails of civilization. Occasionally helping the elderly cross intersections. We need it. Yes, we get it. Oh, I know, you're the patrolman. As for my name, if you listen after my name, if you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling wind calling it out. To be exact, it's Jake Marshall, Your Honor. Howling wind? I've never heard Edgeworth described that way before. Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime took place. Is this correct? Oh, yeah, my drunk ass was digging in my butt, yeah. According to the papers, partner. Oh, what do you mean? A desperado soul was as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, maybe if we best get on with this quickly. Please share with us your testimony on the day of the crime. In plain old English. Thank you, Judge. Get his ass, man. He's LARPing too. He don't sound like this. He's from California. The day of the crime. My job was to keep a wary eye on that bone orchid. The bone orchid? What the hell does that mean? Oh, the room. Okay. They say I was supposed to be making rounds 3 minutes a day. But that ain't my style. Besides, the room's protected by 2 security systems anyway. If I remember right, I was at a street side saloon at the time it went down. So you were not in the building. Also, but you're bullshit. You got an alibi? I'm just an innocent traveling man. So if you're out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail. Brother, what the fuck? I can't say I particularly care for your attitude. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining. You mad as fuck that you don't got a full beard. Your shit don't connect. I know you did it, bitch. Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems? I mean the security system with the ID card reader. I reckon every, even a cowpoke, like you knows about those. Yes, well, what about the fingerprint activated locks on the evidence blockers? Fingerprint activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickey are those? He's not being very helpful. Oh, he's not good with machines or with following orders. Everyone's got their weakness now, don't they, Mr. Prosecutor? Computer, explode his testicles. I'm sick and tired of Jake, bruh. Gabe can't read? I definitely read that correctly. Stop. Oh, this one seems like trouble. Okay, Mr. Ray, he's all yours. Day of the crime. You're gonna have to wait. I have reading to do. Excuse me, I gotta read this. Files for Joe Dark killing Soft 2 years ago. Okay, hold on. Let me take my glasses off. Incident number, okay, SL9. Closed. Perpetrator, Joe Dark. Crime, serial murder, sentence, death. All right, fair enough. Victims, unlocked. Edward Jones. Edith Kirby. Jeb Bates. I'm seeing the name. Jason Knight, Rachel Moss, and Neil Marshall. Who is Neil, you may ask? Oh my God, do you guys remember? I clocked it already. Do y'all remember yesterday, during the cutscene, the flashback, we saw Jake Marshall, Lunch Lady, Timu Mia, Lana, and a second cowboy. I remember I was like, who's the second cowboy? It must have been Neil Marshall, his brother. I think they might have mentioned something of a second one, his brother or something. They like referenced him or something. Maybe I'm tripping.
maybe his brother. It's probably his brother, but I think that must be it. It's a revenge quest, bro. He's trying to spin the block. And maybe homegirl lunch lady, she ain't dating Jake. She was dating Neil, and she's spinning the block on her man. That was probably her one true love for real. Okay, so these were the victims. God damn, 6 people. Okay, so what does this have to do with homegirl? With Emma? Trial data, head prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Witnesses, Lana and Emma. Okay, so they saw this go down. They probably saw Neil's, if anything. Neil's murder. Investigation task force, execution investigators. Execution? Oh, execution. Executive investigators. Damon Gant and Lana Sky. Okay, that's important. Head investigator. Bruce Goodman. Investigators. Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. Maybe Bruce was also there in that flashback, or he replaced somebody. But point is, there was 2 cowboys there. Oh, I'm on to something crazy here, y'all. My job is to keep a wary eye on the. Okay, here I'm pressing you on this one, brother. You're gonna have to elaborate, B-Lou. How exactly did you keep an eye on the evidence room? I just made sure none moved in the security cameras monitor. The room's so still. Even Tom dies in there. I was just a caretaker who interned the records. You interned them? How do I say that?
Inter.
Interred? Are we talking about some turds? What'd that mean? You interred them. Videos of none aren't that useful. When the time would come, I'd erase the tape. Okay, so he would have access to erasing the tapes. Interesting. If nothing's unusual, if nothing's unusual is recorded, tapes are to be erased every 6 hours. Okay. Each time I'd erase a tape, it felt like I was erasing a part of my life. Whatever. This. This guy has a flair for the dramatic, but it isn't going to do him any good. So in actuality, you don't physically enter the evidence room. They say I was supposed to be making rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style, brother. But you made your rounds on the day of the crime, right? Ain't you heard a word I was saying, partner? I told you that that ain't my style. Yo, who gave him a badge and a gun? Lock his ass up. I'm afraid I don't understand. No desperado. I know let's rules. Let's rules get in my way. Huh? Am I having a stroke? No desperados. I know. Join the police force. Can a white boy speak a little Spanish? Okay, Phoenix. I don't think Phoenix is right. Oh, white. Right. Oh, what? Stutter. So Officer Marshall on the day of the crime. Just between you and me, I didn't step foot into the evidence room that day. Yeah, that's a fireable offense. Oh, there was a rubber glove stuck to the victim's locker. Do you know anything about that? Sorry, partner. I can't say I do. I haven't been in that crypt. In that crypt in weeks. How does this guy avoid being fired? Because the chief of police is in cahoots with him. Besides, the room protected by 2 security cameras anyways. So there's a second security camera. He probably deleted the one that had his face in it. You used a detective. You used to be a detective, so you've used the evidence room in the past, correct? Of course. Back in the day, my locker was a gold mine of evidence. And yeah, you didn't know about the fingerprint locking mechanism? Sorry, partner. I ain't good with machines. I couldn't even tell you how a bike works. That's quite incredible. Your sensors on the locker handles cannot be seen. It is well known that some detectives are unaware of their presence. Okay, but how do they open it then, dumb bitch? Like, bro, what? Now that he mentions it, Detective Goodman said something like that too. Detective Gumshoe, excuse me. At any rate, it doesn't seem that this is relevant to the crime. Can you tell us what you were doing when the crime took place? If I remember right, I was at a street side saloon at the time it went down. I'm just an innocent. Oh wait, no, hold on. I gotta press him on that. What were you doing in a place like that? I was eating spaghetti. Bitch, you lying?
Not even Angel Steak Lunches can beat the that parlor's Vongole. Oh, I can't say that one. Some imposter. Do you mean to tell us you abandoned your police duties to eat some noodles? Fair enough, bitch. A round of applause for that. I can't even blame him. You kidding me? You know how many times I would eat my lunch on the clock? Yo, if my old manager is watching this one, get finessed. Y'all, get actually played. Sorry. Oh, we read that. Not all desperados eat tacos, partner. The fuck does that even mean? Oh, that's not what I meant. I hope that this has at least taught you a lesson. That's strange. This is usually where Edward says, "Did you not want to raise did you not want to raise this here?" I'm an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time for you to chill. I'm gonna press him on this, and then we're gonna get him with the evidence. Out of ammo, Officer Marshall. That's right, partner, or as you call it, evidence. If you plan to pin me to this crime, then you better draw. Otherwise, you're just wasting my time. My steel horse is waiting to carry me back to the west, to the sunset. 05 Honda Civic, by the way. Oh, one thing seems clear. Despite being responsible for guarding the evidence room, the witness doesn't appear to have seen anything. Texans don't take orders from anyone. Everyone knows that. You're from California. Apparently, your superiors don't. Okay, I have a trump card up my sleeve, so I do my best to keep cool. Before I use it, though, I'd better up the ante. Okay, so they're telling me to not go nuclear immediately. They said I was supposed to, okay, yeah, style, whatever. 2 security cameras. I low-key, I want to ask about the second one. Do I use this video camera as an objection, though? We could deadass just go with Marshall's fingerprints. You said still hiding the hairline with the tie, I see. Yeah, I won't lie to you, bruh. I'm gonna explode you with my mind. I was at the street side saloon at the time it went down. I'm about to do some bullshit, y'all. Forgive me. Were you, though? Can we prove that he was in there at the time this happened? Can we prove that? Y'all think this jar was filled with blood, and that's why there's a bunch of blood on the ground? I want to press him on this. I'm gonna press him on this camera, bro. He said there was 2 security systems, but we only have video of 1. I'm on your ass. You ready for this one? Objection! Oh, the music is still going. My brother, we're cooked. What do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow. I clearly contradicts the... You know what? I'll take the L. Objection overruled. When do you stop washing your face, bitch? Do you just take a shower, you start going here, and then all the way back, and bro, like, come on, bro. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. I messed up, but it's all good. Should I show my badge? Do you think I'll get shot if I do that? It's gotta be this. It has to be this. I'm on your ass. Marshall's fingerprints? You was at the scene of the crime. You did some fuck shit. I know you did something. Objection. And the music stopped. Officer Marshall. Doesn't it strike you as odd? That is, you being called in to testify like this. Oh yeah, we on his ass now, bitch. After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime. And yet you dragged me down here. Explain yourself, partner. This dude liver is about to fall out of his ass. Put down the Don Julio. That's the Jack Dan, matter of fact. It's quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene, or to be exact, a handprint. Listen real good, partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of that crip. You a crip? Huh? I'm not gang affiliated. I pay my respects. That is, make my rounds about once a month. God damn, it's only natural my fingerprints will be in there. No, you stupid cowboy. I only wish it were, officer. But you see, your fingerprints were covered in blood. Get him, get him. You got stilettos on? Oh, what is the meaning of this? Your bloodstained fingerprints by the scene of the crime? The bloodstains was wiped away. However, Our Lumina test clearly revealed this.
Well, Officer Marshall?
Ew, I cut my beard and then I started bleeding everywhere.
It seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders. I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall? About the bloodstained fingerprints? Hell yeah, you do. Oh, very well. You may begin your testimony about your fingerprints. Found at the crime scene. I knew his ass was up to something, bruh. Like I said, it's only natural for my fingerprints to be in the evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the bloodstained handprint. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprint was by chance. Oh, how coincidental, bruh. The bloodstain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. Or did you know that the murderer was wearing gloves? Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? See, I had nothing to do with it. The witness explanation appears valid. Although there's room for doubt. Life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner. The defense may now cross-examine the witness. This guy's hiding something. I can feel it. That's my chance to prove it. Oh yeah, he is shit in the bed. I'm on your ass now, sir. We have the whatchamacallit. We have the whatchamacallit. I could press him off rip, but maybe I'm the GOAT. These are his fingerprints, though. He's saying that the killer accidentally put his bloody fingerprints. Motherfucker, this is the bloody fingerprint. This is yours. You're saying the murderer put his fingerprints there, but he had gloves on. You contradicted yourself, you dumbass. I'm gonna press him though. Let's see. That's because how did you put it? Pay your respects once a month. Yeah, that's right. That and one more thing. That locker happens to be mine. What? What do you mean? I mean what I said. Yeah, that's his locker. We know that. That's the locker I used when I was a detective. The locker I still use. Why do you use it if you're not a detective anymore? All that's in there now. There was a heap of broken dreams. I see. It'd be strange if my prints weren't all over that locker. Apparently, his fingerprint data was never removed from the locker's programming. He must have been using a fingerprint lock all this time without ever knowing it. Marshall's fingerprints updated in courtroom. Found on a bloody handprint on Marshall's own locker. Bitch. We know it's him, bro. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the bloodstained handprint. Also, I would just like to say that knife that he's shaving his beard with could have just been the same knife he stabbed homie with. Henry Stickman. You feel me? Hold it. I'm on your ass. So then, what about the bloody handprint? Wasn't mine. It's no mystery. Please explain. My lock is covered in my fingerprints. It just so happened. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprints was by chance. Nope, I'm on your ass. The chances of that happening is 1,000,000 to 1. On the contrary, you could argue the opposite. The chances of that not happening are 1,000,000 to 1. Get to the point. Get one thing straight, partner. You ain't gonna get no reward from me with a mere fingerprint. You wanna know why? The blood stain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. I'm on your ass. I disagree. Unrelated. They're as different as night and day. Kind of like cereal and cereal. Bitch, you better leave Frosted Flakes out of this. One's got to do with breakfast and the other's a type of murder. He's right. Although seemingly alike, they're totally different. Okay, Unc. I don't know why homonyms, what homonyms have to do with this. I can say that word. You didn't know, what? Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? But how would a fingerprint would have been there if the murderer was wearing gloves, my brother? That's what I'm trying to, like, am I, like, saying something stupid? He's saying, oh, that's the murderer's fingerprints. By the way, though, he was wearing gloves. How would the fingerprints of the murderer get on the locker if he was wearing gloves? I'm on you. How do you know that? I may be a loner, but I do keep my job. But I still do my job. I keep up on the reports. There was a blood stain at the scene, though, to be left by the murderer. That's right. It was found on Detective Gumshoe's locker. However, no fingerprints were detected on that handprint. Oh yeah, I think we tried that too. So that would mean the murderer wears gloves, or one glove. Happened to place their hand on top of Officer Marshall's fingerprint.
That's the only logical conclusion. Are you starting to get the picture, partner? The picture. This seal of blood in the desert just what is just food for the buzzards. What the fuck is he talking about? There's only one reality, and that's this, the security tape. So as long as my trail isn't in there, you can't say otherwise. All right, I got something for you. Oh, this is again us anyway, Mr. Wright. Please consider carefully where you're going with this cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, continue your testimony, Officer Marshall. Oh yeah. Too bad it wasn't me in that video, right, partner? Just wait. What do you mean by that? You want to tie me to this crime, isn't that right, partner? Yeah, if so. That video is the only direct evidence you had. Here he go. Oh, that's me. But that video is next to useless. It's full of blind spots. Blind spots, places you can't see. The camera's panning back and forth. The floor isn't shown. Also, where is this camera? Like this is like a waist level in the middle of the room. They could leave the room without being caught on tape. Yeah, they can. I don't know why I read that in my head. I'm sorry. We don't have time for your speculations, Mr. Wright. Well, Mr. Wright, if you can show us evidence in this video that indicates Officer Marshall was present, please do so. Hell yeah. Very well. Allow me to point out your mistake, Officer Marshall. Tread carefully, Mr. Wright, or you might wind up being the one making the mistake. You remember a couple months ago when I saved your life? You better get off my meat, bro. Oh, then, let's have another look at the video. Show us this incriminating. Okay. Fast forward. I know exactly where it is too, bro. Watch that locker. Look, he dropped the glove. Murked the bro. Stabbed his ass. Damn, he whooped on him for real. He went to go clean the knife. The knife he's using to shave his beard. That's low-key gross as fuck. There we go right there. Pause. Take that. I'm on your ass now. Bringing our attention back to the security camera. This is a mistake I'm afraid you'll soon not forget, my Officer Marshall. The days are short in Texas, and so have our tempers. Could you sum up what you have to say in 8 words or less? I got one for you. Eat a whole ocean of dicks. Yeah, die, bitch. Some shit. Very well. You can clearly be seen in this video. Oh, you're wilding right now. That's a lie. But sure, okay. Exactly 8 words. Not bad, partner. The key lies in a certain locker shown in the video. There we go right there. That locker with the white cloth sticking out, that was the witnesses, I believe. Now then, let's rewind the video a bit. Did I say witness or victim? I don't remember. Here we go. Let's take a look. What are we looking at here, Phoenix? Tell me. Dead homie on the ground. Rest easy, King. He's not actually dead, but he is to me. Oops, sorry, Meekins. Not dead. Oh, the white cloth is gone. What does it mean to this, Officer Marshall? When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshall, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away. It has to be him. Because they're using the logic that Goodman opened the locker with his fingerprints, and it had to be him. They better use that same logic for him. Hold your horses. Sorry, partner, but you got the wrong man. Bullshit, Your Honor. His ass is lying. So what if my locker was open? That doesn't mean I'm the one who opened it. The murderer needed to hide some, so he opened the locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault he happened to choose mine. Also, he actually doesn't know about the fingerprints. That's kind of crazy. Why is everyone staring at me like I'm a wanted man? Somebody want you, bitch. Back up. Get him, Phoenix. Get him, Phoenix. Hell yeah, Phoenix. Get him, Phoenix. This guy isn't just playing, though. He really doesn't know. He's just stupid and ignorant. This guy's just evil and ignorant, bruh. Now, I hate to rain on your parade, but you're the only person who can open that particular locker. Oh, yeah? I'll call your bluff. You say you open a locker. Now prove it. What the? What? Here you go. Eat a dick. Take that. That's the right answer. A fingerprint sensor? We talked about this earlier today. The lockers can only be opened by detectives they belong to. What kind of crazy talk is this? Look at him sweating his pants off, bro. No, well, Detective Gumshoe did mention something about this. I'm on your ass, bro. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. So, Sheriff, what do you have to say in 8 words? Okay, Phoenix, get his ass, Phoenix. I like this from you. What the hell is that? Squirrel? I only got 1 word for you, partner. You gonna tell me to die? Oh, shit. Yo, if I'm the judge, I'm shooting him immediately. Like, on the stand, too, in the courtroom, in front of everybody. His dramatic ass. Bitch, go to hell. Like, bro, order. Witness, explain yourself. Bro, I'm saying, that's his liver falling out of his ass, bro. Drinking that Jack Daniel, he said, oh, fuck, I'm dying. If this is a joke, it's the worst I've ever heard. I assure you, this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of this crime. Also, you're asking the wrong questions. Why did you beat the shit out of Mikas? Is that jerky? Ole? Please answer the question. What is he now? A bullfighter? That's what I'm saying. That's right, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure the rest. Oh, that's all right, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure the rest out from here. Oh, we can. Have a look at these floor plans. Oh my God. Okay. There's no place for someone to hide in the evidence room. Yeah, Officer Mikas didn't see Officer Marshall. If that's so, is that so? If that's so, then where was the witness? It seems Mr. Wright has an answer. I do? That's right. The only possible conclusion. Well then, let's hear it. Fuck, don't give me an option. Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime? Everybody in this room does not compare to my IQ, my knowledge, my inquisitive nature. They call me Phoenix Left for a reason. Because I never leave stones unturned. Objection! Oh, take that. Shit, I fucked up. This is correct. Officer Marshall was standing right here. So Officer Mikas didn't notice him standing there. That's almost as credible as Mikas. What? Am I wrong? Your chamber's empty, partner. Oh, you dead ass? That was him. Say you swear. I would have sworn that was him. I had that whole monologue and I was wrong. Now they're ganging up on me. Perhaps you should think a little more about where Officer Marshall was. Officer Mikas should have seen him in the evidence room. That means only one. He could have been. There's only one place he could have been. Bitch, don't tell me he was behind the thing. Well then, let's hear it. Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime? Oh, I'm a dumbass. I clicked the wrong one. This is him. Hey, get him. Wait, take that. That's the one for sure. My bad, y'all. I clicked the wrong one. Officer Marshall was standing right there. Oh, there, but that's what the victim, Detective Goodman, was. I clicked the wrong thing. I knew that. I clicked the wrong one. Sorry, y'all. Correct. Unless that man wasn't Detective Goodman. I believe the victim in the video was Officer Marshall. It was you dressed up like Detective Goodman. Oh my God, play my music. We on his ass. Yeah, bitch, you finna go to hell for that. Eat a dick, Edgeworth. With this preposterous. Officer Mikas witnessed the detective at the crime scene. Once he saw the man's face, he'd know for sure, but he didn't. He didn't. Oh yeah. May I point out, though, that Officer Mikas did not know Detective Goodman. He also testified about the man's reaction when confronted. When I entered the evidence room, I asked him to show his card, sir. Yes, and how did the Detective Goodman respond? He suddenly pulled out a knife on me. Yep, I'm on your ass, bro. Something about the officer's story puzzled me. If the man had his ID card, why didn't he just show it? Oh yes, he would have needed it to enter the evidence room, so he must have been carrying it. The answer is simple. He couldn't show it. As you can see, Detective Goodman's picture is on his ID card. Oh, I get it. If he showed that, his cover would have been blown. Officer Meekins, would you have realized the man wasn't Detective Goodman? Do you have anything to say to this, Officer Marshall? He's about to tweak the hell out. Oh, there goes his jerky again. You've got quite an imagination, partner. You got a term for that. It's called circumstantial evidence. You need to die. Circumstantial evidence. Is he still denying it? Oh, he's still denying it. You're gonna have to do a better than that to break a detective, unless you have hard evidence proving I dressed up like as the victim. I can't say I particularly care for your uncooperative disposition. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining. You are so envious and jealous of his full beard, Marshall. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that Officer Marshall dressed up as a victim? Well, who am I kidding? I don't have anything like that. Yeah, I thought I was tripping. We're on the same page, bro. Y'all can see the fear in your eyes, partner. Seems you're the one who couldn't take the desert heat. This can't be happening. It's so obvious he's the one. What can I do? Edward, help me. Ooh, I don't like that smug look. It looks like your lack of experience has finally been exposed. I'll pass on to you what someone told me when I was just starting out. When you've run into a wall with no place to go, return to the basics. The basics. For me, that would be what Mia used to tell me. That's what I was about to say. Didn't Mia tell him that? Phoenix, start thinking outside the box. Oh my God, here we go. We're about to do some bullshit. I shouldn't look for proof that Officer Marshall was in disguise, but rather I should look for evidence that that came about because he was in disguise. Ooh, bitch, I miss you, Mia. Life ain't the same without you. Why would you think this locker was open in the first place? What do you mean? There's no reason for Officer Marshall to open his locker at the time of the crime. Yeah, he did. Despite the chance it might be discovered later as it has been. Yeah. Which means he didn't originally plan to open his locker. According to the defense's argument. Officer Jake Marshall dressed up as Detective Goodman at the scene of the crime. Then, after the crime was committed, he opened his own locker for some unknown reason. To wipe his knife off. The fact that a white cloth is sticking out from under the locker seems to indicate that he opened it in order to put the cloth inside. So, Jess, what exactly is this piece of cloth? Perhaps this video is the key to all our unanswered questions. I do not have any evidence, so this video is my only shot. He's dead-ass freeballing this shit right now. Okay, I respect that. Very well. Please take yet another look at the security tape. After committing the crime, the witness opened the locker to put away the white cloth. Please show us why the witness had to open the locker. Is that what he said just now? I'm about to save the game. Oh my God, I can't. Fellas, we are going to lose. What could this possibly be? There he go. Walking real swagger-like. Guess I got my swagger back. Oh, okay. The glove fell, but the glove wasn't what he put back in. Here's Meekins. Murked his ass. Is there blood on that knife? Can we see it? Damn, he went for his life. Let me take a look. Frankly, I have no idea. What was the question again? Why he took the cloth out? Oh God, we're going to lose. I'm thinking because he got blood on it. Let me see. Hold on. He must have gotten blood on the knife, but I'm not seeing any blood on the knife. Pause. Damn, he whooped his ass. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh! If I didn't pause that, I was not seeing that. Look, bro. Where did that even come from? How? Meekins, you leaking like that? Hold on, go back. I found the answer. Let me see. Let me see. When Meekins grabbed him, that's it. Meekins, you're my fucking GOAT. Oh my gosh, I was talking so much shit. You clutched up for that. Look at, I look, you want to see how he jumps him. Hold on.
Look, go Meekins. Get him, Meekins. Get him, Meekins. Look, Meekins went straight for it too. He said, hey, get your ass over here. Okay, Meek. I like that. All right, here we go. Take that. For some reason, you disguised yourself as Detective Goodman and entered the evidence room, though I don't know to what end yet. However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekins barged in on you. When asked to show your ID card, you pulled a knife on him. However, Officer Meekins panicked, and the white coat you were wearing was soiled with blood. A bloody white coat. You couldn't just walk out like that, so you hid the coat in your locker. Oh shit. Not bad, partner. Okay. Did he cut the coat? This doesn't make sense because how did bro have the coat? Right? How did Goodman actually have his coat when he got killed? Did Marshall deadass buy a 1-to-1 clone of his fit? Are you dead serious? Pocket watching that bad? Melden! Officer Marshall. Are you ready to tell us the truth? Looks like I underestimated y'all. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago. Oh, he's confessing. If you were only half as persistent then as you are today, we all would have to be where we are. We all would have to be here now, would we? Damn, bitch, you a hater ass, bro. Maybe if you was better at your job. Officer Marshall, tell the court what you did, all of it. All right. It seems the time has come. Okay, so arrest him. I had to do it that day. I couldn't just stand by and let it die. I stole the detective's ID and dressed like him. I planned to take out the evidence. I wasn't expecting Meekins, Officer Meekins. I knocked him out. You stabbed him, and managed to escape. I knew which areas wouldn't be caught on camera. There wasn't any murder in the evidence room at 5:15. Okay, yeah, I agree. Bitch, I agree, but lock his ass up. So the supposed victim was really you. But there's one thing I still don't understand. Traces of a large quantity of blood was found on the floor of the evidence room. If no one was murdered, then how could that be? Officer Meekins managed to cut his own hand. My guess is he's the donor. That's what I'm guessing. It was way too much blood for such a small donation. Cross-examine. I had to do it that day. I just couldn't stand by and let it die. Let it die, let it die. When you say it, you mean, do you even have to ask, partner? The SL9 incident, 2 years ago. 2 years had passed since the case was closed. It was going to completely end with the transfer that day. Not if I had anything to do with it. The incident's not over. But what did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room? When the case is closed, only the case's lead detective can look through the evidence. I wanted to have a look at it myself one more time, no matter what the cost. I don't care what anyone says, partner. That case is mine. But Officer Marshall wasn't in charge of that investigation. Why does he care so much about it? That day was my last chance. That's why Yep. I know your ass is trying to get revenge for the bro that was dressed like you, bro. Why did you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman? If I didn't make it look like Goodman was carrying out the evidence transfer, I'd be arrested for stealing evidence, which wouldn't get me anywhere. So you did it to fool the security camera. And the detective's card, I stole that the morning of the incident. So that really was why Goodman started filling out or filling out that lost item report. I returned his ID card. I left it on the floor in the prosecutor's office parking lot. Bullshit, it wasn't you, and I know for a fact it wasn't. Or maybe it was, low-key. The ID card I found was left there by Officer Marshall. So essentially, you managed to succeed despite your lack of foresight. What do you mean, partner? I mean, the fingerprint activated lock, of course. No matter how well you disguise yourself, you can't change your fingerprints. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have been able to open that locker yourself. Why was that in red? Hold on. But he could have, what? But he could because a rubber glove just happened to get stuck in the door. That means Detective Goodman must have opened that locker before Officer Marshall. I wasn't expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked him out. I'm on you. Wow, so he got lucky.
You pulled a knife on Officer Meekins and tried to drop him off? Let's just say I was a little surprised. I only planned on being in the evidence room for no more than 5 minutes. I didn't think anyone would actually come in during that short time. Officer Meekins certainly is a one-in-a-million type of person. Mistaking a detective for an intruder and demanding to be shown his ID. I have to think about a little more about his raisins here. Hold on, he's the key to this trial, man. When did Edgeworth get so much influence? Anyways, he threw himself at me. I ended up cutting himself slightly. I'm sorry it had to turn out this way. With me knocking him out and everything. By the way, what happened to your knife? Oh, you mean this one? I don't know what to say. So you knocked Officer Meekins out and so it was that knife. And managed to escape. I knew which areas would be caught by the camera. So you did your research beforehand. Those who go into the desert unprepared don't live long, partner. I didn't think it would make a difference though. The security tape is erased every 6 hours. If all had gone as planned, no footage would have been left. However, you bloodied your coat in the struggle with Officer Meekins. If someone was in the security room when I came out, the jig would have been up. I opened my locker and stashed it in there. What was Officer Meekins doing during that time? What else? He was sleeping like a baby. So what you're trying to say on that day, there wasn't any murder in the evidence room. I'm gonna press him on this, and now we're presenting something ludicrous. But the blood found at the scene certainly indicates a crime that took place. What are you, blind? The victim shown on the tape is me, and I'm not dead yet, partner. So you stole the evidence from the locker? Actually, no, I didn't. Why not? When I opened the locker, the evidence was already gone. Oh shit. What? Mr. Edgeworth, where is that evidence? It's still missing, Your Honor. It's GANT, I guarantee it. Detective Goodman's locker was already empty. Somebody else stole the evidence. Officer Marshall, may I ask you one thing? Far away, partner, it's a free country. Just remember, I'm also free to decide whether or not to answer. Shut up. Why did you do this? Stealing a detective's ID, injuring a police officer? This is no small offense. Moreover, you're an officer yourself. This will have serious consequences. I can't just forgive you. Forget what? It can't just be forgiven with a simple cut in salary. Now that salary cuts are ever a valid solution. Here we go. We're finna learn some lore. Like I said, this isn't your case. This one's mine. And I'll do anything it takes to get an answer I'm satisfied with. Oh, the witness has an unusual amount of zeal. Let's hear more. I can't just forget the SL9 incident. You know why? Why, bro? Tell me. But the case was solved 2 years ago, wasn't it? That's the reason the evidence was stored in the evidence room. Joe Dark was convicted for his crimes. One thing I can say for sure is he deserved his sentence. I remember the Joe Dark case. It involved serial murders, didn't it? I don't intend to complain about how it turned out, but there's something that still bothers me. Something went down at the trial. Something no one will talk about. What happened? Bitch, you was there. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. Why is he so concerned with that incident? Maybe I should present him with what I think is his real reason is. I had a feeling we wind up here sooner or later. Everyone involved here is related in some way to that case. I better take a look at the files. Oh yeah, I'm presenting him. Hold on. I'm on you. I'm on you. Show him the file. Objection. Officer Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident. Sounds like you've been sipping too much cactus juice, partner, bitch. I have the SL9 incident file here. The name Marshall is mentioned in here. Yep, got him. That's your brother, huh? In a list of murder victims. Neil Marshall. Are you related to this man? Neil Marshall. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard the name. 2 years ago. I fucking knew there was a second one. He received the same lousy prosecutor award you got. Oh shit, so he was a prosecutor too. What, a prosecutor? You must be talking about the King of Prosecutors Award? Now I remember. Prosecutor Neil Marshall, he handled the SL9 case before I did. Oh shit. Huh? That's right, he was killed. and the case fell into your hands. But what's his relation to you? Bitch, he's my brother. Yup, bro, duh. He was my brother. Is this the first time I've seen him without his hat? Damn, y'all look the same. He was investigating the murders with Damon Gant, the then deputy chief of police. Oh, so this was what I was talking about when I saw the second cowboy. It was this group of people. The group of detectives The group of detectives I was part of worked under them. We were desperate to prosecute the killer. This him? Oh my God, he looked like the dude from Ratatouille. Joe Dark. My brother fought Joe Dark and was killed. Who the fuck was he feeling like? Superman? That was the first time Dark left behind any evidence. That's all we needed. Look at the eyes, by the way. Similar to somebody we know. Gant. Also, you a cowboy. You don't got a gun? Whatever. He was arraigned and incarcerated. What? He was arraigned and incarcerated. The case was finally closed, at least according to the public records. What do you mean? My brother couldn't have been killed by Joe Dark. What? I knew my brother better than anyone. No one could have beaten him in a fight. And that's it? That's your reason for your insane actions? There's more to my brother's death than what the records say. No matter how much you try to hide it, you can't fool me. He's low-key right. Gant definitely had something to do with that. Go ask Maya and the spirit mediums. Well, at least one thing's for certain. Oh, now we all know what happened at the police department on the day of the crime. This is the last day the SL9 case can be reported. Is that what that said? I don't even know what that said. Resolved? Sure. Not satisfied with its resolution, Officer Marshall? Not satisfied with its resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal the evidence. Disguising himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled. It said reopened? Oh, my bad. Yes, this mystery has finally been cleared up. No murder took place at the police department that day. The thing that happened by chance never ceased to amaze. At exactly the same time, At exactly the same time as the murder at the prosecutor's office. This fake murder was going on at the police department? Nah, this was planned. Chance? It's gotta be more than just that. That's bullshit, not no chance. The rapper? So if no one was murdered at the police department on the day of the crime, that means the murder in the prosecutor's office parking lot was the real one. Which, in turn, means only one person could have committed the crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Scott. Nope, bitch, I object. But wait, a verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial. Okay. Which is why we examined the incident at the police department today. But there's only one reason the defendant was not convicted yesterday. There yet remained a mystery of the simultaneous murder at the police department. It seems to me this boy's got the draw on you, partner. You better shut your ass up. You going to jail. All of the mysteries at the police department have been resolved, no doubt about it. Our sole murder took place at the prosecutor's office. The only suspect is Lana Scott. And the testimonies of Miss Angel Stars completely incontestable. If you have a response, make it a single word or less. Objection. That's not objection, Phoenix. What the fuck was that? Phoenix, no way you let him beat your ass. I'll rest my case. You dead serious? Phoenix, say objection. It seems the charge has reached its conclusion. There's no room for doubt. Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I didn't need to waste my time. Disproving the alleged murder at the police department? Hell nah. There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The apparent murder on the security camera tape was really fake. But I didn't realize that would end up proving Lana guilty. Phoenix, no way you got her dead. Guilty verdict, bro. Here we go. Someone's about to scream objection at the last second. Now then, the time for the verdict has arrived. The court finds its defendant. All right, come on. Somebody say it. Hold it. It's gonna be Maya. Fuck out of here. She's gonna. We're gonna lose. It's over. Oh my God, bro. I said Maya, huh? I meant to say Emma. Timu Maya on the stand. It's over, bro. I knew it too. Your Honor, wait. Your Honor, wait. Emma, the defense has an objection. It's a scientific objection, right? What do you mean, right? Mr. Wright, are you this girl's guardian? Your Honor, in a sense, please, Your Honor. All I'm asking is a minute of your time. Please hear me out. Mr. Edgeworth, please. I don't want to leave any loose ends. You want a minute? I'll give you 3. Okay, that was kind of generous of you. I was kind of in shock. I mean, finding out the SL9 incident referred to the Joe Dark killings. Now that she mentions it, the names of both Scott sisters were in that file. But that's when I figured it out. I mean, what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day. So I knew his fingerprints had nothing to do with the crime. That the only one thing, what? That left only one thing, the other handprint. You mean the traces of blood found on Detective Gumshoe's locker, but no fingerprints were found on it, right? No, but I figured if I examined it scientifically, I'd be sure to find a clue. So I ran over there and looked at it again. So did you find something? No. Okay. No. Sorry. I guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all. Girl, you did not come to the stand to say that you're ass and that you're washed, bro. Duh. Is that all? Please don't be mad. I'm just a high school student. Why the fuck are you here then? Bruh, there's no way you came to the stand just to say that you're washed. And I'm just an attorney. An ace attorney. But Mr. Wright, those traces of blood are the only clue we have. If we can't find something wrong with them, please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional. If anyone can save Lana, it's you. Me. Oh boy. She's not wrong though. Time's up now then, Mr. Wright. With regard to the incident at the police department, does any reasonable doubt remain? It appears the defense is troubled by the other blood mark. Yes, sir. Looking at the floor plans, the handprint was discovered around here. Is there a problem with this? Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, I can't be more of use. But still, if you can't find anything more wrong, what? If you can't find anything wrong with that blood mark, Lana will be. Please answer my question, Mr. Wright. We don't have all day. Yes, Your Honor. If ever I've needed to concentrate, it's now. I'm locked in. Trust. What could be wrong with the handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker? There's no fingerprints. So somebody with the glove, with gloves, must have touched that locker. Could there be something I'm missing? I object. Hell yeah, object, bitch. The handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction. The only thing that seems clear is your grasping, Mr. Wright. Fuck, I didn't get a chance to read that. Tell me, is there a problem with them? Yes, this is strange. Take a good look at these floor plans. Something is missing. Missing? You mean something hasn't been drawn on here? Yes, sir. Yes, something that when drawn will completely change the meaning of the blood mark. Okay, y'all want to tell me what's going on? Oh, let us pray the defense isn't simply trying to buy time. Very well, Mr. Wright. With all this evidence here, there's got to be something I could use. The question is, which item can prove something is missing in the floor plans? Can I see the floor plans? The glove was on the floor. The locker is the locker. The jar was in the locker. Or on the floor, actually. I mean, it could be the jar, frankly. We found pieces on the ground. That's not that. I don't think it's that. Rubber glove? Nah, probably not. Oh, these are floor plans right here. We looking on the right side, right? Where this little... Yeah, that's where Gumshoe's locker was at. No. I don't think that's it. My name is Phoenix. Phoenix left. Objection! Oh, okay. What about that piece of plywood? The blue badger, the mascot of the police force. Defender of truth, guardian of proof, but I'm not a rapper. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. That bitch was in there. Please look at the floor plans of the crime scene. The Blue Badger is not here. So watch what happens when I put him in. This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime. Right in front of that motherfucking locker. Well, what? That's right. So as long as the Blue Badger is dancing here, it would be impossible to place a handprint at the spot of the locker. Oh, shit, we got him. Damn, his liver fell out his ass again. What? Light work, no reaction. So, that means, just exactly what this means. I have no idea. It means it can't be done. What do you say? Blood traces were undeniably found on that locker. Don't look at me. I didn't put it there. Mr. Wright, think it through scientifically. Emma, on that afternoon, Officer Meekins was the one who brought the Blue Badger to the evidence room, right? After he put it down, it would be impossible to leave a handprint on that locker. So that must mean this blood mark was left there before the Blue Badger was brought in. Just one moment. I will not allow such far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom. It may sound far-fetched, Your Honor, but it's the only possible explanation. On February 21st, in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once, but twice. But how? I don't know. Motherfucker, tell me. One time was captured on this tape taken by the security camera. Officer Meekins cut his hand. Yo, this Badger did not want to help Meekins at all. Meekins, bro, you need help. Badger, help him. Officer Meekins cut his hand from which a trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is, the other time, someone bled prior to this struggle shown on this tape. It had to have been Goodman, huh? Goodman got killed already? Goodman was already dead. Detective Goodman, when he was really murdered. Oh yeah, Phoenix! I like this energy. I like this energy, Phoenix. I think that, so Goodman was already dead. Placed in Edward's car. But why is Lana saying that she actually killed him? What was the deal with the knife? What's up with that? She has to be, like, she's being forced not to say something. I know it. This is ridiculous. I refuse to accept your absurd claim. The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proved to be fake. However, this does not explain the blood mark found in the locker. So then, assuming the murder So then, assuming this murder really happened, where did it take place? I demand you show evidence that proves when it occurred. When did the first incident occur? I'll tell you right now, bitch. To summarize the defense's claim, it claims that prior to the Officer Meekins being cut by Jake Marshall, who was posing as Detective Goodman, another incident took place in that evidence room. That's right. The blood mark on that locker proves this. Very well. Then tell us, when did the first incident occur? As Mr. Edwards said, proof must be presented. Proof that shows when the murder took place. There's only one piece of evidence I could show. Now then, will the defense please present the evidence? Yes, I will. Take that! If the crime took place inside the evidence room, then the killer would have had to enter it. In order to do so, an ID card would have been required. An ID card, the ID card record. Officer Meekins brought the Blue Badger panel into the evidence room at, let's see here, 5:50 p.m. If that crime took place before that time, oh shit, it was Edward. Then it would be 4:40 p.m. Miles Edwards, just what have you done? I never would have figured you had the nerve, boy. Drop the act, witness. It doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out it couldn't have been me. Nope, I ain't getting it. I'm afraid I don't understand either. It's clear from the luminal test that the blood was there. However, When the second crime took place, both Officer Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice the blood. That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away by the real murderer. I would have just had, I would have had just 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and clean up the blood. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible. What you mean, unfortunately? You a killer? That would mean the crime must have taken place before Mr. Edwards entered the evidence room. I'm gonna be honest. I would have thought it was Edwards too. That shit would have got me. I would not have thought of that. Let's look at the chart again. There's only one other card number remaining. 77777. Talk about a lucky number. But wait, that doesn't make sense. How could Detective Goodman have entered the evidence room? Since there's no record of his car being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer. That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with 77777. Oh, Mr. Edwards, please look into this ASAP. Find out whose ID number is 77777. That's 17 too many, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I'm unable to look up the owner of that ID card. At least at present. What? Explain yourself, son. The ID number 777 belongs to someone with a rank of captain or higher. Someone who is a so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to inquire into such persons' identity. It's GANT, bro, I'm telling you. But that's ridiculous. Just how? I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. There's one situation in which we can be granted such authority. If an official charge filed against the executive is accepted. An official charge? You're all alike, aren't you? With your cover-ups and your forgeries. That's how the prosecution office operates. Motherfucker, it was your guy, by the way. It was your head officer. I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. I would appreciate it if you would keep your slander to yourself. Slander, is it? Okay, let me ask a question. Yes? No, not you. To her, the defendant sitting over there. Your own little executive. Lana. Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder. Of course, we've looked up her ID number, and it's not 77777. Don't play me for a fool, partner. That's not what I want to ask. All I want to know is one thing about that incident, the SL9 incident. Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. In that trial 2 years ago, did you really only use legitimate evidence? Oh, shit. You about to get fired, girl. Well, let's see. Did she? Oh, shit. What's up, twin? How you doing, twin? Do you need the witness to repeat the question, Chief Prosecutor? I heard him fine, Mr. Edwards. 2 years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for that trial. At the time, we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least, I did. Oh, shit. So she did lie. Lana, I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law. But before I realized it, we were the one being suppressed by the law. Defendant, just what are you saying? I'll ask you, when the hell did he get there? They taking turns? Okay, I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in court? Can you look me, an investigator? Can you look me, an investigator in that crime, in the eye and say that you did? Chief Prosecutor, you did it. I don't have to, Officer Marshall. Why won't you answer him? Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to in order to get the verdict he deserved. But Lana, what? Y'all are on her ass because she used forged evidence? I don't give a damn, even if it involved forging evidence. Ooh, girl, you getting fired? Damn, y'all so damn dramatic. What's going on here? What if I was epileptic and started having an epileptic episode? I'd have to sue Capcom. See? That's what I'm talking about. No. There go his record. Oh, goddamn, the whole house, man, for real. Everybody loud as fuck. I've never heard everybody this loud before. Lana's remark caused such a stir. Oh, shit. I didn't even get a chance to read that. Okay. The proceeding would have to, okay, the trial would have to wait until tomorrow. Okay. Okay, sure. And so will we.